Hey guys, I am joining you today barefaced, hair and ponytail, t-shirt of random teacher variety on, and ready to talk about skincare. I have been using for over a year a product called Curology, and I wanted to share my results with you and my thoughts on the product. It's a subscription service to prescription strength skincare. So it's something kind of novel, and basically I've been having really good success with it, and I wanted to kind of give you my thoughts on the product in case it's something you've heard of but you were skeptical about or just weren't really sure. So a little bit about my skin before I dive into the products. I have battled general acne since I was a teen. I used to have it where it seems like I would have something like 10 pimples of small varieties and maybe one like really obnoxious cystic bump on my skin at a time, which seemed like an overwhelming amount to me. I know a lot of people have it worse than that, and I'm not saying I had the absolute worst acne, but I had it bad enough that it was something that I had to contend with daily at certain times in my life. Other times it would be lighter and I would only have a breakout of one or two pimples, but it seemed like for about a 15-year stretch, to be honest, from the age of 15 to 30 years old, that I had a pimple all the time, at least one, you know? And maybe that was around, certain times of the month or whatever, but it's like I always had something going on. And then I have the sensitive type of skin where I get scarring really easily. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you, if I get a mosquito bite on my ankle, I will see that for the next like 3 months. My skin just scars really easily. So I have scarring on my skin as well, and some hyperpigmentation due to acne. When I first started clinically treating my acne, I tried a couple of different things, and one of them was different cream. There's a different gel and a different cream. The cream was a slightly lighter amount, I think, and in the cream format, a little bit gentler. It's a variety of vitamin A or retinol, kind of. It's in that family at least. And that was one item that really worked for me. Different absolutely worked. And it worked in the sense that I had mainly clear skin with just a bump or two here and there popping up, just occasionally. So that was great. So for a stretch of time, I was feeling like I was controlling my acne. And also it made my skin feel really fresh and youthful, like I was doing some anti-aging along with acne fighting. So I did really like the different product. What happened was, though, when I had insurance changes and things like that, prescription products became outlandishly expensive. So I ended up not wanting to dish out the over $100 a month it would have cost to get a name brand prescription product of any kind of Retin-A. It was just ridiculous how much that cost. So I stopped using it and I started using over-the-counter retinol products from Neutrogena and others. And it just didn't work great. It did okay, but not great. And I wanted to continue seeing those same acne fighting and anti-aging results. So in comes Curology. And this is not sponsored. Oh my gosh, I've never done a sponsored video. I literally I saw a YouTube video myself about this. I can't even remember whose it was at the time, but they talked about how perfectly tailored to their skin the product was, because they were working with a real physician, a dermatologist, who could understand what their skin needed. And so I thought, you know what, that's what I need. But what is fantastic about Curology is, rather than buying name brand or even general sort of generic prescription drugs or creams for your skin, this is sort of a cocktail of prescription items, and it's tailored for you in Curology's packaging, in-house. They make the products, they prescribe the products. It's all in-house, making it much more affordable. So I end up paying 20 bucks a month for this product. That's the subscription service. And basically that's what it is across the board for Curology. And the way that it works is you pay $20 a month and you get a large bottle, this size. I believe it's a full ounce. I think that's what it is, which definitely takes me about 2 months to finish. So you're paying essentially $40 a bottle. So it's not cheap, but it's manageable because it's $20 a month, just comes straight out of the bank account, and it lasts for 2 months. They do have another option that they recently added where it's also a $20 a month. I think there might be a little added charge for extra shipping, where you can get a ½ ounce size every month, and it's again still around $20. So it's a little more economical to go the full ounce route if you actually get the full size bottle and have it last the 2 months so that there's less shipping involved on their part. Then it's literally a straight like $19.98 or $20 a month, something like that. What you do is you go online and you set up a profile. They ask you about your complete skin history. I mean, you can type up a novel about every product you've tried, everything you've gone through skincare wise, and an actual physician reviews it. So like my provider's name is right on the back of my bottle along with my prescription. So there are actual medical professionals reviewing your case. You upload close-up photos of your skin on both sides of the face and a front shot so that they can see any current skin issues going on. And they encourage you to upload photos frequently so that they can see any progress or any irritations and they can update your prescription. So I was like, you know what, let's try it. Hopefully I can get prescription strength, retinol of maybe the tretinoin or different type of variety that I know works for my skin, but in an affordable package. So that was really my goal, and I definitely got it. My provider really heard my skin concerns, and what they created for me is a cocktail of tretinoin, which is a type of retinol. It's in that family, which is great for anti-aging and great for treating acne. I have it at 0.02%. And then also in this little cocktail of skin treatments, I have vitamin C at 5%, which has been really helping with hyperpigmentation and scarring. I have very smooth feeling skin and only some really lasting scarring down on my chin area where I've had the worst acne in my lifetime. And then also niacinamide, which is a really healthy skin ingredient as well, at 4%. So clinical levels of really quality skin ingredients for 20 bucks a month. And this has actually changed over time. I started at a lower amount of the tretinoin and told my provider I felt like it was working, but that we could amp it up. They listened, they adjusted. I'm really excited that this can grow with me. Maybe as I need stronger retinol, as I age, that can get factored into the product. But it's something that has not irritated my skin. I have been able to use it every single evening since the day I got it. It's non-irritating, it's effective. I honestly now have just the occasional pimple, and honestly it's like my fault when it happens. It's that day where I'm like leaning on my hand all the time and I catch myself doing that, and then a pimple springs up right where I've been touching my skin all the time. So like the condition of my skin has been so much healthier since I started using these products that I absolutely love it. Now, I do want to add that I do a couple of other routine skin things that I think really help. I'm a big fan of the 2% BHA liquid from Paula's Choice. This is a exfoliator, a chemical exfoliant that I use every single morning. After I wash my face, I apply this to my skin. Any excess that's on my hands, I apply to my arms to combat the little bumps that you can get on your arms. So this is a phenomenal product. This is about $30. It's 4 fluid ounces, and it honestly, a whole bottle lasts me a year. So it's definitely a worthwhile investment, but this really helps as well, just keeping that clarity in my skin. And when I do get those little bumps that do pop up from time to time, the product that I found that works the absolute best has been by Juice Beauty, and it's their green apple peel blemish clearing mask or product. I don't know. They have several in the green apple peel variety, but the the Blemish clearing one is actually one of the more affordable options. This is just a sample size, and honestly, I've had it for months. And I use it rather than as a full face mask, as a spot treatment, and it will get rid of a pimple overnight. I have never been able to say that about a product, about a benzoyl peroxide or any other product like that that you buy at the drugstore. This works so well for me, for my skin. So I'm really happy with this combination of treatments. I still experiment with different cleansers, with moisturizers. I try to keep everything really tailored towards sensitive skin. And I will have a video coming up about sunscreens that I use for my skin because I think that's a really important thing in the routine for skin as well. But I just wanted to share with you my feelings on Curology because I really think it is so worth it, the value to have a product tailored to my skin, a product that can change with me as my needs for my skin change, and something that's affordable enough at $20 a month that it's not painful to take care of my skin in such a healthy way. So I definitely recommend it. Honestly, I cannot recommend it enough. I think it's wonderful. So I'm not made up today in any way, but I wanted you to see my skin and see how this has been working for me. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found the information really helpful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I just thank you for spending part of your day with me. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.